to begin this speech by saying that there are not enough words to express my love, respect, and admiration regarding a contemporary global legend called Shrek. But that would be a total lie and a huge cliche as well, and I don't even know which is worse. Really, there are more than a million words in English, as well as in most of the other languages used nowadays, so don't ever let anyone justify their inability to express their feelings by blaming it on a million word lexicon. Yes, people find it hard to say how they feel. Yes, people find excuses for things they find to be hard. Yes, I find myself among people. And yes, you too fall in this category. No, there's no way out. And there shouldn't be one, really. You see, I like people. People are diverse, people are unique. They find all sorts of ways to express their emotions and their opinions regarding things they love or hate, whether or not they're asked to do so. And they express themselves through various forms of art like painting, singing, writing, speaking, arguing, fighting, starting revolutions and wars, killing each other in order to prove the importance of human life. People, such interesting creatures. Others prefer not to show themselves to the world at all, choosing to isolate themselves in a swamp where they are to live all alone, refusing to create any connections with creatures that may want to become friends with them. Do they live a better life? Maybe. Or maybe not. It is true that this way they save themselves from being judged by others. They save themselves from any interactions and so save themselves from uncomfortable situations which could make them feel nervous. But should they? You see, I used to feel bad about being nervous. I used to think that it could stop me from doing certain things. But I've become friends with the feeling when I realized that the only times when I would feel seriously nervous were before seriously significant events. The minutes right before an important exam, the night before a trip which I had been looking forward to for a really long time, the moments before entering the ring in a competition preceded by hundreds of hours of training. Briefly speaking, the sort of events that had the biggest impact on my life, shaping me into the person I am today and making me stronger and wiser each and every time I would go through them. It's funny because whenever I had that weird feeling in my stomach, I felt like it could hold me back from doing what I was supposed to do. It would let her spread to my legs and my knees would go weak and I would feel it deep down to my feet. But little did I know that in those moments, my knees were not weak. On the contrary, they were stronger than ever before. I was feeling lighter, but not as if I was about to fall. Rather, as if I was about to fly into the unknown, which would only reveal itself to me if I had the courage to take a deep breath, spread my wings, and step forward. Those moments made me raise above what I knew as comfort, and that is why those moments truly mattered. Once upon a time, there was an ogre who was comfortably living in his lonely swamp. He had been living that way since he was born, so he never thought there was more to life than it. Until one day, when an annoying donkey came and made him so angry that for the very first time in his life, he decided to leave the swamp. And this is how and why his story begins.